JLG Industries presents the familiarization video for the 1500 AJP. When properly completed, general training is the first step towards qualifying an operator to operate any like type of MEWP equipment. In addition, the operator must also be familiarized with the controls and safety devices of the model-specific equipment they will be operating. By viewing this video, you are accepting responsibility for the safe and proper operation of your machine and for complying with all applicable laws and regulations covering its proper use. When authorized by the user, self-familiarization can be achieved by a properly trained operator reading, understanding, and following the manufacturer's operator's manual. You may not operate any machine until you have read and understood the Operation and Safety Manual and any other required manuals, have completed training under the supervision of an experienced and qualified operator, and have familiarized on the specific machine you will be using. Prior to user's authorization of an operator to use a specific model of MEWP, a user shall ensure the operator is familiarized on the following and is specified by the manufacturer. Identify the location for the manual storage. Confirm the required manuals specified by the manufacturer or with the MEWP. Understand the purpose and function of the controls specific to the model of MEWP to be used. Understand the features, limitations, and devices. Know the operating characteristics specific to the model of the MEWP. The operator must identify the location of the weather-resistant compartment for manual storage. It is the responsibility of the operator to ensure that the correct manuals are in fact on board the unit. The operator must be familiar with the manuals and reference them as required. Read and understand the manufacturer's operating instructions. Understand the purpose and function of all controls. You must understand the operation characteristics unique to the MEWP you are using. On the 1500 AJP, familiarize on the following items. The 1500 AJP uses an LCD display panel to assist the operator by displaying things such as location of the boom and the working envelope, diagnostic trouble codes, characteristics like axle lock status, available functions when operating, operating errors like the misuse of the foot switch enable, choice of 11 languages for the display that can be changed by the JLG analyzer. The LCD display is not a substitute for the Operation and Safety Manual, nor is it a replacement for the thorough operational knowledge and awareness of the machine. For more information on its usage, consult your Operation and Safety Manual. The hydraulic warm-up system monitors the hydraulic system temperature and automatically limits the function speeds of the high-demand functions. While the system is cold and in warm-up mode, the tower lift, the main lift, and the main telescope functions are limited to creep speeds and is indicated to the operator by flashing the creep light on the platform control panel. The system is active when hydraulic oil temperature in the return valve is below 30 degrees Fahrenheit or -1 degree Celsius, or the engine coolant temperature is below 150 degrees Fahrenheit or 65 degrees Celsius. In warm-up, the engine operates at mid-engine speed and a valve is energized, which loads the pump to build heat. Warm-up ends when the valve temperature reaches 50 degrees Fahrenheit or 10 degrees Celsius. Functions being operated when the warm-up mode turns off will remain in creep speed until the function is reinitiated. Operating the machine while in the warm-up mode will generate sufficient heat to bring the hydraulic temperature up to normal operating temperatures, and the warm-up mode will be automatically turned off. The chassis tilt system is used for the purpose of warning the operator by means of the chassis tilt light and the platform display panel when the chassis is on an excessive slope. The tilt sensor will cause an alarm to sound, automatically put all functions into creep speed mode, and drive will be cut out. The machine is stowed when the main boom and tower boom is on the boom rest and between the rear wheels. The main boom, tower boom, and axles are fully retracted, and the jib boom is swung to the side. This position reduces the machine's width and length to facilitate transportation. To unstow the jib, verify the capacity select switch is in the 600-pound or 270 kilogram mode. Activate the jib switch to the left and hold until the jib is in line with the main boom. The 1500 AJP has a side swing jib. To operate the side swing jib, the unit must be in the 600-pound or 270-kilogram mode and then activate the jib swing switch to the intended direction of travel. The jib swing function will be limited to 55 degrees to the left and 70 degrees to the right. The axle extension and retraction system allows each axle to be extended and retracted together while maintaining steering control as the machine is driven. To extend the axles, engage and hold the axle extend retract switch to the extend position and activate the drive controller to the intended direction of travel. The axle set indicator will be off when the axles are not fully extended. It will flash while the axles are being extended or retracted and will remain on when the axles are fully extended. The dual capacity system is a multiple envelope control system as opposed to an indication system. This means the system automatically changes the working envelope to match the capacity selected, displays the mode on the platform and ground display panels, and controls the position of the boom within the allowable envelope. The two capacity modes are unrestricted 600 pounds or 272 kilograms and restricted 1,000 pounds or 454 kilograms. The unrestricted 600-pound mode has the larger envelope and allows the use of the jib swing function. The restricted 1,000-pound has a smaller envelope and requires the jib to be in line with the main boom. To select the restricted 1,000-pound mode, the boom must be in the restricted 1,000-pound envelope and jib must be in line with the main boom. If these conditions are not met, both capacity lights will flash, the alarm will sound, and all functions except jib swing will be disabled. Operation of the jib swing in this condition can be used to find the center position. The transport position sensing system determines the machine's transport mode. It is considered in transport when the main boom is below 3 degrees with respect to the turntable. The main fly boom is not extended more than 4 inches or 0.1 meters. The tower boom is below 8 degrees with respect to gravity. The tower boom is not extended more than 4 inches or 0.1 meters. The position of the jib is not considered. While in transport, high drive speed is allowed. The jib can be stowed and the axles are allowed to extend or retract. The machine is considered out of transport when the main boom is above 3 degrees with respect to the turntable. The main fly boom is extended more than 4 inches or 0.1 meters. The tower boom is above 8 degrees with respect to gravity. The tower fly boom is extended more than 0.4 inches or 0.1 meters. While in the out of transport position, the drive speed is reduced, the jib stow system is disabled, and the axles are not allowed to retract. The drive orientation system activates whenever the boom is swung past the rear drive wheels from the normal driving position. When drive is initiated in this position, the drive orientation indicator will flash and the steer and drive functions will be disabled. To drive the unit in this position, match the directional arrow on the frame with the directional arrow on the drive controller for the intended direction of travel. Engage the drive orientation override switch and slowly move the drive controller to the intended direction of travel. While the machine is actively driving and the boom is commanded to swing past the rear wheels, the system is ignored until the drive steer function is released. The drive orientation override switch has a 3-second enable timer. If the timer expires, the override switch must be re-engaged to enable the drive and steer functions. The steering control system automatically has 3 steering modes that can be selected on the platform control panel. They are crab, coordinated, and conventional 2-wheel steer. Changing the steering mode while the foot switch is depressed and the drive is activated automatically adjusts the wheels to the appropriate angle for the selected steering mode, based on the position of the inside front wheel, and changes the maximum steer angle to either 20 degrees with the axles retracted or 45 degrees with the axles extended. The drive and steering speed control automatically adjust the drive speed based on the turning radius. The tighter the turning radius in the conventional 2-wheel steer mode, the slower the allowable drive speed. High drive speed is disallowed in crab and coordinated steering modes. High drive speed will also be disallowed when driving in reverse regardless of steering mode selected. The electronic platform leveling automatically maintains a platform position while driving, lifting, telescoping, turntable swinging, or jib swinging when the boom control select switch is in the automatic position. To manually change position, activate and hold the platform level control switch until the desired position is obtained. This will create a new set point and the platform will maintain that position while operating. When the boom control select switch is in the manual position, platform leveling is only active while operating the main boom lift and tower boom lift. The boom control select switch allows the operator to choose between automatic or manual boom controls. When the automatic mode is selected, the main lift and main telescope functions are coordinated by the control system. While operating the main boom lift up function and the main boom is extended, the boom will automatically telescope out. When operating the main lift down function, the main fly boom will automatically telescope in. The electronic platform leveling feature is active during main lift, swing, telescope, and drive movements. When the manual mode is selected, the main boom lift and main boom telescope functions are independent functions controlled separately by the operator, allowing full control of all boom functions for more precise platform positioning. When the envelope limits are reached, the platform alarm will sound and the red boom control switch light will illuminate. If this occurs, operate a different function or select the automatic position. While in manual mode, the electronic platform leveling feature is only active during the lift function. Swing functions may be disabled at envelope edges based on the side-to-side tilt ratings of the machine. When operating the machine from ground controls, the boom controls will always be in the automatic mode. The slowdown system is activated to reduce the machine dynamics and improve operator control. The control system uses the envelope control sensors to automatically slow down the tower lift up and tower lift down at the top of the tower path and automatically slow down main lift up and main lift down function speeds as the minimum and maximum angles of the working envelope are approached, and main boom telescope out as the edge of the envelope is approached. The control system indicates to the operator this automatic introduction of slowdown by illuminating the creep light on the platform display panel. This feature applies to both platform and ground controls. However, no indication is made on the ground control panel. The envelope control system is the primary means of controlling machine stability by restricting the working envelope of the boom. The system continuously monitors the angle and length of the main and tower boom to keep the unit within the permitted working envelope. Violations of the working envelope will result in reduced function speeds, BCS warning light illumination, and restrictions of functions. The platform alarm will sound and the BCS light will flash with attempts to operate restricted functions. The tower path control system uses the envelope control sensors to enhance the control of the tower boom for increased user efficiency and is used as an integral part of the envelope control system. Both the ground and platform control panels use one function switch to control the tower. User commands for tower lift up or tower lift down causes the control system to automatically introduce the correct combination of tower telescope and tower lift for the tower boom to follow a prescribed path or trajectory of the tower nose. The automatic main boom control system uses the envelope control sensors to enhance the control of the main boom during tower lift functions. Due to mechanical joining of the main and tower booms, changes in the tower boom angle would normally have the opposite effect on the main boom angle. To compensate for this, when the tower is raised, the control system automatically introduces main lift up. Similarly, when the tower is lowered, the control system automatically introduces main lift down. This is done to keep the platform moving in the same direction as the user command and to increase user efficiency during tower lift functions. During tower lift up or tower lift down movements, the control system will maintain angle of the main boom relative to gravity, read at the start of the tower lift command, or as read at the conclusion of the main lift during combined tower and main lift commands. The auxiliary power system is a secondary means of moving the boom in the event of an engine power loss. All functions except drive, steer, and tower lift up are operational. When lifting main boom down, the main boom fly will automatically retract until the transport position is reached. Before transporting, return the machine to the stowed position. Completely retract and lower all booms. Lower the jib boom. Swing the boom to its normal position, center between the rear wheels, and retract the axles. To stow the jib, position the capacity switch to the 600-pound mode and verify that the jib is below horizontal. Next, activate the jib stow function switch on the platform control box. Once the jib is completely stowed, rotate the platform to the right. Identify the safety devices as specific to the 400 AJP. This includes the location of the lanyard anchorage points and tilt alarms. Understand the safety rules established by the user and local regulations at the workplace. You may use the Access Ready mobile app to retain documentation that your familiarization on the 1500 AJP has been completed. If you require further clarification on operating your machine, contact JLG Product Safety and Reliability at 1-877-554-7233 or 1-717-485-6591 if outside the United States, or by email at productsafety@jlg.com.